those attacks on babies at the hospital. But in its closing submissions this week, that issue of whether she's guilty or not has become central, because on Monday Lucy Letby wrote to the inquiry saying that this inquiry should be suspended until the questions of her guilt have been looked at by the Criminal Cases Review Commission, and she's applied for that to happen. Yesterday, senior executives at the hospital who've been blamed for not doing enough to address concerns about her back when she was carrying out those attacks, they also asked for it to be suspended, saying there was a risk of unfairness if it wasn't. Well, Lady Justice Thirlwell, the chair of the inquiry today, had to address those applications for it to be suspended. She did that in her closing statement at the end of all of this evidence in this inquiry, and said the fact that an application for an appeal has been made isn't the appeal process actually starting. So for that reason, there was no reason to suspend this inquiry. She said that it's not unfair just because there is a question about whether the convictions are safe. And at the heart of what she had to decide was this point that she made in those closing remarks.
As I have said before, it is not the actions of Lucy Letby that I am scrutinising. It is the actions of all those who were in the hospital. But perhaps principal and most obvious amongst the concessions made by just about everyone is the acknowledgement that there was a total failure of safeguarding at every level.
And those facts, she said, will not change whatever happens with Lucy Letby's appeal process. So for that reason, she rejected that application to pause this inquiry. The evidence phase has already ended, actually. It would have ended